Hello, hello. Hey there, hey there. Hopefully, hopefully everyone is doing well. You hear me, all that good stuff. Sorry, I'm late. Um, Today has been a day. Today, today has been a day. But for starters, how are you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? It's lunch break time, man. So hopefully your day has not been kicking your butt too much. And it's Friday. Of all the days, it's Friday. So that's always something to be happy about. Friday is the day, man. I'm a Monday guy. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm a Monday guy. My week starts on Monday. Um, and it typically ends on Friday. Saturday and Sunday are free days. I work, but you know, what did I have planned for us? I had real simple things planned for us today, bro. Today, I just wanted to talk about a few things. One of them is called productivity dysmorphia. If you don't know what that is, quick definition is, in layman's terms, a quick definition is basically where you do not see that your works and your efforts and the things that you are doing are actually making a difference. Productivity dysmorphia. Basically, it's the distortion in which you drastically underestimate your own productivity and your own efforts. Although there's evidence that that's not the case, you don't see it. It's like body dysmorphia. You look in the mirror and you see something other than what's actually there. All of those big old muscles, all of those biceps and triceps, you look at yourself and you see small stature. You see something not great. And the reason why I said this is important to talk about, at least today, is because I think we all go through this. Um, and no matter what type of work we do, no matter what it is we're a part of, we all go through the productivity dysmorphia scope at one point or another. Um, it's it's like coming off of an achievement based identity formation, right? So you're only congratulated and people only notice you when you do something. It's something of value, something of worth. It's the only time people check you out is when you're doing something great. And you begin to feel like that. It's achievement based. Um, but that's not how all things work, right? There are moments where you might not be doing anything. You're building up to it, you're getting ready for it, but you haven't done anything. And searching for a constant somebody to tell you that you're doing a good job is never the way to go. You have to feel like you're doing great. You all and call it cocky, call it arrogant. You can call it whatever you want, but those people, they feel like they're great no matter what. Do you know how hard that is, bro? It's hard to do that. I do it. It's easier. This is going to sound crazy. It's easier to do it while I'm at work, right? I'm at work, hot in the kitchen. We're getting bombarded with orders. The people around me are panicking, and I'm having the time of my life. Not because it's chaos, but because I'm telling myself, I got this. I got this. Whatever it is, whatever's going on, I got this. Let me turn my light up because I feel like this light ain't so bright. Boom. There we go. There we go. You know what? Now we can really see the chocolate thunder that is me. I didn't even. Anyway, feel great. Be great. And it's Friday. You've had all week. You've been working all week. You have been working all week. Do you feel good about it at any point? Or did you wait for someone else to come to you and tell you you're doing a good job? Did you wait for somebody to show you some metrics or some numbers that reflect your performance? And you say, well, you know what? Those numbers are pretty high, so I must be doing good. Congratulate yourself, bro. Give yourself a pat on the back. every chance you get. You woke up, you took a step, you brushed your teeth, you used the bathroom without peeing all over the floor. Good job, fella. Good job. I'm My mother instilled it in me from a young age to feel special and confident. Not better than anybody else, but just at Adam, sir. Look at you coming in with the gems and the jewels, bro. Look at you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Right there. And your mom gave you that. You know, that tiny voice in the back of your head for majority of people is their mother. Some people had strong father figures. I wish I was one of those. But that voice that you hear in the back of your head is your mom typically, or someone that you idolized. And when they tell you things like that, man, come on, bro. When they give you stuff like that at a young age, you cannot lose, man. Now, you might fall off the track, you might falter sometimes, but you have that within you, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. The hard work and the efforts and work, man, look at you, bro. So the reason why I'm having this conversation with you guys is I was suffering from not feeling like I was doing enough until I realized I'm doing more than I was literally this time last year. I'm in a better place than I was the same time last year. And I'm not giving myself enough congratulations. I'm waiting for YouTube to tell me, my subscribers to go up, my money to explode, all these things to happen that are supposed to signify success. Meanwhile, I'm literally living the success. I'm living in these moments and we're not sharing that with each other as people, as individuals. I want everyone to feel great about what it is they do. I want you to be as gung ho about being awesome as freaking the next man, bro. I really do. I've seen how powerful that can be when a group of, we'll say specifically men, but when a group of men get together and they share that same idea of we are freaking great. That's how Jackass was created. Tell me I'm wrong right now. Tell me I'm wrong right now. That's not how Jackass was created. Now, granted, people on the outside may have not felt like they were awesome, may have not felt like they were great, but they collectively said, "Bro, we're amazing. We're dope, and this is what we're going to do." And it took them places. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. How can you not believe that it works? How can you not believe that? Like, how can you not, bro? So glad, Adam, I'm so glad you dropped those jewels, bro. Because sometimes, realistically, like sometimes I sit back and I think about all the times I've heard those type of comments, and it's far and few between. It's far and few between. I do not always hear that voice in the back of my head telling me I'm awesome. I have to tell myself. I literally have to say it out loud. In the middle of a rush, in the middle of getting swamped. You know what, bro? You got this. And the whole mood changes. What's up, Ray? The whole mood changes, bro. Sometimes it takes longer. Yeah, yeah, it does. I believe in longevity. And the reason why I believe in longevity is I'm pretty sure y'all have heard me say this before, but childhood and growing up and all of that, I didn't think I was going to see past 16 years old. Did not in my heart of hearts, I did not believe I was going to live to be older than 16. And on my 16th birthday, um, I made a promise to continuously strive to get better, no matter what's going on. And that's tenacity. I had that word up yesterday. I think we spoke about it yesterday. To literally, and I didn't know that at the time. I didn't know that's what I was giving myself. I was force feeding myself tenacity to literally be persistent and determined for my goal, no matter the difficulty, no matter what's opposing me. I didn't feel that before I was 16. I didn't have people filling me with that life and those powerful words when I was younger. I didn't have that. And maybe I did, but it was those little drops in a bucket that you see what I'm saying? Is that coming across clear? It wasn't happening enough to make a big enough impact at that time. And now here we are, years later, and I'm still striving to be better. But I appreciate the fact that I can keep getting better. What's good, my boy? If you're not confident in yourself, why should anybody else be? That is true. That is true. And so this whole thought, this whole streamline of thought is my goal is to outlive my pops. And there you go. You got a simple goal, you outlived them, and there you go. You outlived your dad, living and loving every year. And it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good, don't it? It feels good. It feels good to get older and get better. It just feels good. Because you think about all the times we were out here doing the dumbest of things when we were completely lost as young kids, when we had no guidance. And not all of us grew up like that, but the ones who did. And you're here today. Tell me it doesn't feel good when you think about it. You made it through something. And today is Friday. You're on your lunch break. Maybe the first few hours of your shift was crapola. Maybe it was. Maybe it was awful. Maybe this whole week has been a trash fire. Maybe it has been. But you're here right now. You didn't die. You didn't kill anyone. Nothing extravagant has happened. You're still here. Is that not something to be proud of? You didn't quit. You might have wanted to. Do you know how many people that I want to curse out? Like literally curse out, call them all sorts of inappropriate names because they deserve it. I want to, but I don't because it's not going to be beneficial to me. Real. It does. Hmm. Really? Let's look. You can't tell me nothing because I'm going to immediately Google it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even really use Google too much anymore. It's some form of Chat GPT or Gemini or Claude. Like I'm looking it up actively right now. So this looks like and this is how I educate myself. Whenever I don't know something and oh, I don't know what that is. Put a pin in it. I'll look it up later. I'll figure it out. I'll find it out. Bro, deep vein thrombosis. Hopefully I said that right. Normal blood flow, deep vein embolysis. Wow. So it causes that to swell up. And that's what those so it doesn't look like is that what they call varicose veins? Am I saying that right? I might be saying that wrong. Is that what they call let me see if I can show you this what I'm looking at. This right here. So this right here, is that what they call varicose veins? Like is that right there? That's what I'm thinking of when you said that. This is what I was thinking of. So I guess this is it. I'm sorry that you I'm sorry that you deal with that. I am. I'm a case study, Mayo Clinic. Wow. Seriously, you know what? I can right now be being very gullible. Yeah, I I'm I don't know, bro. I have major trust issues, so it's always like a 50-50. I don't not saying you're lying, no, but it's like it's so unbelievable, right? Like, damn, this is crazy. It's so unbelievable. It's so unbelievable. I have a good friend with the same issue and blood thinners. How does this happen? Like, so, okay, for those of you know about it and deal with it, how in the world, shout out to Houston, how in the world does that happen? Like, is it passed along through the bloodline? Like, is it something that's hereditary, or does it come from like eating habit or exercise habit or lack thereof? Like, spent 2 months in ICU at 16. Bro, why don't you have a freaking YouTube channel? Like, why aren't you like being like you should be talking about these things, bro? You should be talking about these things. Best outlook from someone kind of cheated, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, damn, dude. I'm sorry I just got this up on your screen. Let me take care of that. Um, dang, dude. You never know what someone is going through, right? And life taught me that. My father, I've said it many a times, was a God-fearing man. But even my father dealt with addiction. My father dealt with addiction. And he dealt with addiction for 2 years. And it ruined him. Like, and it was the first 2 years of my life that he was dealing with addiction. So once he decided to switch it all around and start doing different things, he started to like communicate differently with me. And we didn't reconnect until I got older. But he always would tell me to basically like be the best version of myself that I can be, right? But keep God in my heart and in my prayers, but never stop trying to be a good man. Just never stop. Like just never stop trying to be a good man because you fall short. Genetics long distance travels is it seems like me. Oh wow. I don't know case study. Okay. Claim such figures just make luck, but raise have another beautiful day. We'll do it the best I can and try and enjoy my life. Damn right. Damn right, bro. Like that's all we can do with everything that we have going on. That's all we can do. Um, I'm not suffering from those type of things, no. But I mean, I broke my ankle years ago. This isn't a comparison. I don't. I get sometimes I get sidetracked, but I do not like when you're sharing a story and someone tries to say, "Oh, I could top that." The Mr. Me Too guy, you know that guy? When you're telling them something or you're just being open and honest about something, and it just like they have to tell a story that tops it or beats it out. That's not what's happening here. I broke my leg years ago when my before my son was born, and since then my body has shifted, and so now my right leg feels like it's collapsing. My right leg feels like it's just collapsing on itself. Ankle collapsing, knees giving out, hip is all shifted, like all on the right side. Every day is a blessing. You're damn right. Every day is a blessing. Every single day is a blessing. Every single day is a blessing. Every single day. Just to yes, the story topper. Yes. I call them Mr. Me Too's. The story toppers though. Yes. Um every day is a blessing because every day is a good day to have a better day. Every day is a good day to have a better day. Every last one. Every day. Like I had somebody at work tell me that one day, and I was going through it at work. I was pissed. couldn't really remember why I was mad, which you never do. I don't remember what I was mad about, but I just couldn't focus at work. I was messing up on my plating. I was behind on things. I wasn't prepared. Like it was just bad. And we went outside. This is back when I was still smoking. We went outside, had a quick little smoke break, and he just hit me with it. He was like, bro, every day's a good day to have a better day. It doesn't matter what's going on, it doesn't matter how it starts out. At any moment, you can say you want it to be different. And then you have to work towards it. But acknowledging that that's the situation helps you get there. Ever since then, it's been stuck with me. It's been stuck with me. And people be like, "Man, I have the best attitude, or I try to be the best." And are you? Do you really? Like, do you really? You might isn't really listening. They are just waiting for their chance to talk. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so much, bro. And like, it's so bad with me that I will, in the midst of your story, I will be like, bro, are you lying? Like, I will ask you to your face, are you lying? Like, are you lying to me right now? Well, of course, of course, no, no, but like, it just feels like it because it just sounds like a bunch of bullshit, right? All of a sudden, now you got the same story. Well, I went backpacking, up in Helen, Georgia. Well, I went to the mountains in Europe. I went backpacking in Europe. Like, come on, really? Shut the hell up. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This live is all over the place. I appreciate y'all for staying and coming and being here today. It did not start out well. I have to say that my day did not start out well. Yesterday was crazy. Um, but I am as real as it comes when it comes to doing this stuff. I don't always have good days, but I have to show up and I got to be productive. And I'm not a performer. I don't I don't think I've created a persona online that is destructive. I don't think I've put myself out here and I have chosen to be a destructive force on social media. Because I know that's not what I want people to view me as. So I definitely know that's not what I'm doing. So having a talk or two and just checking in and checking the vibe, bro, that means a lot to me. I've lost people to suicide. I don't say I don't I don't try to censor myself and say those um I mean, I guess it is YouTube policy words and things like that. Like when you say certain words, the AI hears it and they debate whether or not you're worth pushing and all of that. I'm a human. I say words. I'm not going to stop speaking and saying things because y'all have taken it and perverted it. Um, y'all don't forget to hit the like button. It's free and it helps. You know what? It damn sure is free. And it helps the most. Unalive. Give me some more stupid words that I hate. Unalive. You mean died and or killed? Like that, because that's what it is. What did Tom Segura say? Murdered. Like, those are the words. Unalive. That's what you say when you're talking about an inanimate object, right? Inanimate objects are unalive. No, is that not human language anymore? I don't know, bro. Well, I don't get me the rolling down the damn vocabulary word. Bro, I'm telling you, I like linguistics, right? I like linguistics. No, it's not a pasta. Linguini is the pasta. Linguistics is the study of language and speech and things like that. I like different tones. I find it fascinating that there's people all over the world who speak and say things, but they have their own dialect. Spanish people, Spanish. We think of Spanish as one thing. It's not. There have so many different levels to Spanish. That's crazy to me. I think it's interesting. Um, Minor attracted person? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no again. And I do not wish to be, I do not wish to have my platform taken away from me because I use words that are in the dictionary. I don't want that to be the case, right? I don't want that to be the case. But that's what they do to desensitize and normalize. Murdered. Yo, I don't have autism. I say that a lot because I don't want it to be true. I'm not. But I do blurt shit out randomly, and it's hilarious to me. Mm, Tom Segura giving me that little gem. Oh my God. Whenever I'm playing a game or I'm like, if I'm doing anything that's involved someone else getting wrecked, as they say, oh yeah, no, you have been murdered. It's going down without a chance, without a doubt. Vertically challenged, I use that. I use those as jokes for short people. Yeah, I do. But that is what they do to desensitize it and normalize it. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Gravitationally oppressed? Is that that's a good one. Is that a fat joke? That sounds like a fat joke, bro. That sounds like a fat joke. I think he just made a fat joke. Oh man. I was supposed to go Wednesday. I was supposed to go to the High Museum. The tickets were free. They have free tickets for adults this past Wednesday at the High Museum in Atlanta, and I completely missed it. I completely missed that. Damn, I just realized I just got the email and was like, "Sorry, we missed you." I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what I am, bro. I know I didn't have that excuse growing up, and I I challenged myself to constantly get better. I challenged myself. I literally would sit and watch people and see how what society deems acceptable, right? What is society saying is okay? How is it okay? Society says you can do this, but then they say you can't do this, but you can do this. Like, I had to do that for years, bro. For years, years, I had to learn. I had to learn, and I was going through trial and error. I had nobody holding my hand. I didn't grow up with everybody being a goddamn psychologist, like everybody knows how the mind works. I didn't grow up with that. I was put in the world, and the world said, get it together. And that's what I did. I used to claim not a thief. I'm an asset relocation specialist. Bruh. You know what? I love that. It's not stealing. I'm long term borrowing. If you want it back, just let me know. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to take that from you. I just saw it, I liked it, and I took it. I'm not stealing, though. I just wanted to hold it for a little while. That's all. That's all. Like, it's so funny how you can just take things and flip it. But on a heavier note, right? On a heavier note, that's what happens a lot. That's what happens a lot. That's what happens a lot, man. We have these words that we joke about, we make, we have fun, but then they're really doing these things to desensitize people. But why? Why are they doing that? For what? For what? Oh man. Yo, just file it with HR. We'll take care of the rest, bro. Just fill out the proper paperwork. I promise you, we'll make sure we get it to you in a fast amount of time. Like, I don't know, man. I joke around a lot. I joke around a lot. I I make jokes. I try to keep things lighthearted because life is dead ass serious. Life is dead ass serious. And if you don't take it serious, it can get bad. So I take life seriously, but I take a lot of things lightheartedly. Did he really? Did he really? Picasso said the best artists steal. Hmm. 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 The best artists steal. That's crazy. Y'all are having fun with this. I should have never gave y'all that. Y'all having too much fun with that, bro. Four Agreements audiobook. Never heard that. The Four Agreements. I've never heard of that. And here we go. Let's go look this up. See, this is why I appreciate having a chat that's involved. I do. A chat that's involved. Four agreements. Your word, personal word. I said personality. Personally, assumptions, do your best. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. I like that. Plain and simple, I like that. And this is the book that you listen to. Let's see where we can find this. Why did I make audiobook? Two words. SoundCloud, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Yep. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. I will be letting my son listen to this. I'll listen to it with him, but yeah, we will be listening to this. Hmm. Don Miguel Ruiz. Got to, man. You got to steal from life. And if you call it stealing, so what? You know, call it what you want to call it, but you got to do it. I steal happiness from others, if that makes sense. And not, I guess when you say it like that, it sounds weird. Give me your happiness. No, it's not what's happening. I like to see other people happy, things that make them happy, doing something that makes you happy, just genuine happiness, right? You want to say, you say you're a painter, you want to paint, you painting, seeing you happy makes me happy. That's enough for me. I've always been like that. And sometimes it's hard because not everyone, they think they know what makes them happy. They think they know, but it's a lot of BS and stuff that's just taking up space or killing time for them. And they're not really happy. They're just doing it just because they've been doing it so long. And when you push people to really start seeing the things that make them happy, like, bro, are you happy right now? It can get real bad. It can get crazy because no one wants the truth. No one wants the truth like that. They want it to be easily digestible. They want life to be easy, and it's not. We know that. We know life isn't easy, but you owe it to your damn self, bro. And on that note, I'm pushing this play button. I want you guys to hear this, and then we'll move on.
There's a wonderful idea called productivity dysmorphia. So it's the inability to see your own success. It's like to acknowledge the volume of your own output. So it sits at the intersection of burnout, imposter syndrome, and anxiety. You think of it like ambition's alter ego, basically. Like the pursuit of productivity spurs us to do more, while robbing us of the ability to savor any of the successes that we achieve along the way. So first off, people are not particularly good judges of how productive they are. I think so many people are whipping themselves into submission, saying you're not doing enough, because in the past that motivated them to do more.
Yeah.
And after a while, you have to accept, I'm doing quite a lot. And if you were an athlete on a sports team and your coach only ever pointed at you when you made a bad play, you wouldn't feel particularly motivated by that. But a lot of people have this sense of productivity debt. They wake up every day feeling as if they're already behind. And only if they dominate their entire day perfectly can they drag themselves back up to some minimum level of acceptable output. And only then can they go to sleep that night without feeling like a loser. This means that your set point is loss, and the best thing that you can do if you crush the day is get to a draw. You never win. And then there's this sort of weird drill sergeant in the back of your mind that's saying, all right, you can have a little bit of a break now, but just so you know, as soon as you wake up in the morning, it's all going to happen again. It seems to me that on every hero's journey, as soon as they make the commitment to go from where they are to where they want to be, their self-belief never wavers. Right, sure, there's ups and downs in the journey and the progress, but their conviction doesn't slip. It's like at that
Doesn't slip, folks. These are the type of things I have been filling my in between time with. These are the type of things that I wish were around when I was younger. Not that I don't have, um, I never had a guy group of friends who thought and spoke the way that I did exactly. Not when I was younger. I was trying to fit in with everyone else in order to be accepted by everyone else. So I would make myself acceptable. I would dumb a lot of things down. I would do what everyone else is doing just to be able to have that group. And as I got older, me realizing that, yes, I'm different. Yes, I think differently. I behave differently, all these things. It only amplifies how awesome that I am. So now here I am, super awesome, but by my lonesome. That's not cool. That's not damn, bro. Not 2 years old. So, and then I figured out that I was pretty awesome by myself. But how do I get that to come across? Not that I want you to see me be like, yeah, no, he's awesome. But as a complete overall idea of what I believe it means to be a good man, not just a man, because that's so complex. As we men know, the term be a man is so complex, but it's not just a man, it's to be a good man. That's where it's hard. That's where it's hard at. That's where it's hard at. Especially for me, it's hard there. I want to be that shining example for my son more than anything. I want my son to be able to look and say, my dad was a good guy. No matter what he did before, no matter what happened early on, he strove and pushed and made something, and you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more than that. At least I don't think I can. So now everything I do, all everything I'm doing, everything I'm doing, I'm literally pushing for better. And I'm pushing for better for the people around me, for the people I come in contact with, for my son, for you guys. I'm pushing better. It started in the videos, in the music videos. It started in the music videos. I was giving out phrases of the day and words of the day and little quotes and things because I want y'all to feel great. That's how I get paid. I want you to feel great because then there's going to come a time, like there has been in the last couple of months, where I don't feel great. And one of you guys always seem to just come and say, you know what, bro, you're doing good. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that does not excite the hell out of me to hear. Because you don't hear it often, especially now. When's the last time as a grown man somebody just genuinely gave you a pat on the back? Not because you did something that helped them, but because they noticed that you were just out here hustling. You was just out here getting to it and you did something so amazing. They just wanted you to know that somebody saw that. I'm that guy. I will give you a pat on the back, even if I don't know you. I know what it's like to not hear it and think it, feel it a little bit, but never hear it. And then you don't hear it, and it starts to get so faint that you, even when someone does say it, it sounds like it's so far away. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Yeah, 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 man. You know, it's a group. This is a good group of guys right here, man. When the sun comes out and the sun starts shining, and then we start getting better days, I'm gonna go live on the barbecue, and I want you guys to join me for the barbecue. I want you guys. You're all invited to the barbecue. Everyone's invited. You know what, bro? I appreciate you, Adam. You you put me onto a lot of different things, a lot of good music. You're full of like you got a lot of knowledge on you, bro. You really do. And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. So thank you for being a member. Thank you for being here. Thank each and every one of you guys for being here. Honestly. Thank you. Um, yeah, man. This is what I do it for. Yes, I know. I'm into the long-term content. I'm into the evergreen content. I'm into building something. That's what I'm here for. Hey man, I'm old too. My birthday just passed. I just turned 37. Don't let this young face fool you, bro. Don't let this young face fool you, man. I'm old. I got an old soul, and I've been that way since I was a kid. And now my son is that way. And I didn't have someone like me around that was even semi knowledgeable about things like that. So I had no one to talk to. With him, he now has me to talk to, but I'm still getting better, still getting better. And I want him to see that. I want him to see that it's a never ending thing. We are always getting better. I've always said the day that I die, the day that I die, the day that I'm laying on my deathbed, that's when I'm done doing better. That's the day I'm done. That is the day I'm done. Because between now and then, I have nothing but time to get better. That's it. Between now and then, life will live, the sun will go up, the moon will rise, all these things will continue to happen. And I'm still going to be pushing for greatness. Because why not? Why not? Who knows? Who knows when you strike gold? But you keep going out and looking for it. And you do it with a smile on your face and some good joy in your heart, and you'll be all right. At least that's what I believe. I believe that. I believe that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my son. My son is the reason why we're having this conversation. The barbecue of like-minded individuals. Bro, that that sounds like you're roasting people. Barbecue of like-minded individuals. It's so funny. Yes, but it will be. That's exactly what it is. I've always wanted to start like a nonprofit organization for fathers, specifically fathers in need, but not just in financial need, in every single meaning of the word need. You need a friend. You need a somebody to play basketball with. You need somebody to go to the dunes and drive these buggies with. Like just a father in need. And there's not. I'm here in Georgia, and Georgia is a mother state. It's all about moms down here. They don't give a damn about dads. There's no programs like that from what I've seen. It's nothing out here that is solely for dads. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have them. I just have not seen them. Um, and the barbecue idea, has always been I cook, I'm a chef, and I love to feed the people. So it was dads, tell your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, you're taking the kids and you're going out and we're going to go to the park and we're going to have a giant barbecue. Dads only. Dads only. That's how I want it. I want it to be dads only. I want other men to see that there are other men just like them, raising kids just like them, going to work just like them, doing the days in and the days out and not getting noticed just like them. But somebody sees. And if it's me, if it just so happens to be me, God, so be it. Huh. God, so be it. Um, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Somebody to keep you grounded, somebody to hold you accountable. Because that's what we used to have homeboys for. Like, we used to have friends back in the day when we were younger, not just to goof off, but just to remind you of you're a kid. You're out here having fun. Okay, don't do anything stupid because they already told me not to. My friends told me not to. They kept me in check. They kept me from doing the dumb stuff. Or you might have had the wrong group of friends and they helped you do the dumb stuff. But we're here to show those type of people that you can always change. Don't feel like you're stuck. You dude, let me tell you something. When was it my son? Yes, it was my son. It was my son. I was babysitting my homegirl's son at the time. I had my son and my homegirl's son with me. And at the time I didn't have a car. I was riding MARTA. I was on a bus. And I don't remember where I was going. I think I was just taking him to the park. And this lady, she's sitting across from us and she just starts telling me how proud she is to see a young black she was an older white lady, but she said how proud she is to see a young black man being a father. And I didn't take offense to it at all. I just looked at the kids and I was like, damn. Like, is it rare like that people don't see dads being dads? That's when the thought for the whole dad barbecue thing, that's when that whole thought came to mind. It was around that time. Because that happened twice when my son was very young. And I was like, is it really like, do people not see dads being dads? Like, that really drove it really stuck in my mind because all I can think about is how to be a better dad. I want to go get a job so I can make more money so I can have enough money so I can be readily available for my son. I want to have a home where he can have his own half of the house if he wants. Like everything I do is for my kid, literally. And that's all I can think about. And I'm thinking that there's way more other people out there like that. And I believe there are. So when she said that to me, it was just like, damn, y'all, there's really not people out there that see us. Yeah, she took a gamble, but it's all good. It's all good. But there's really people that don't see us, see fathers, no matter your skin color. I don't give a damn. See fathers as everyday staples. And I want that. I just want that for my kid. I want that for my kid so much. So much, so much, so much. I want that for my kid. And I'm making that. It's not just a want. I'm not just saying it. I'm actively working towards it. So, like I said, until the day that I decide to give Jesus a high five, psh, I got to keep working. And you do too. You got to keep being the best version of you that you can be. You have to. And as long as you keep checking in with me, trust me, I'm gonna push you to do it. I'm going to. Because as soon as the video starts, what am I gonna say? Bro, how you doing? How you feeling? That's not just the intro just because I didn't know what to say. I really, how you doing? How you feeling? Because there's a difference. I might be not be doing okay, and I might not be feeling okay. I might be doing okay, and I feel like shit. That's why I say I speak with intent. And I appreciate everybody, bro. You know what? I I'm giving all that good energy back to y'all, man. Take it. Take all the good energy, man. Take it all because you're giving me all the good stuff right now, man. You really are. This is the type of thing that amongst humans we seem to not do anymore. We don't speak in realistic ways to each other anymore. And I don't want that. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Listen, as a child of divorce, a child of a single mom home, child of the ghetto, I've seen how that thing plays out. I've seen how it plays out. I've seen how it plays out. And it is unbeaten. Okay? That cycle, that loop, you're not gonna beat that. It's locked in stone. Um, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not just over here kicking shit because it sounds good. I'm not. I'm not just telling you things because I think that's what you want to hear. I'm not. I'm telling the truth, and I firmly believe that's the best way to go. So once again, it's 12:55. Um, I have been wrapping these. I've been wrapping these my lunch breaks up with a jammy jam. And I think I'm gonna keep doing that. And I have a jammy jam that I want y'all to hear. You might not like it. It might not be your cup of tea, but this is the song that I played this morning for my son as I drove him to school. I played this song when I am feeling down and I'm not feeling great. And I'll play this song for anyone listening. I'm gonna play this song for anyone listening who truly believes that they have a greater purpose. And although you might not always feel it, believe that you have a greater purpose. No, you might not be the president, but you might be someone's superstar in their life. You see what I'm saying? Never doubt yourself. Peace, bro. Boom. Boom. Let's go.
Got a lot in my past, got a lot on my mind. There's a lot of things I want back, there's a lot of me I don't like. But I come just as I am to you, and I know just what you're gonna do. When I need grace, you give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted. I
This
was
song gets me chills, bro.
amazed, but you never departed, never departed. Faithful when I'm at
As you
my
should.
worst.
As you
No,
should.
don't care what I deserve, 'cause when I need grace, you give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted. Even when it's all my fault, you never push me away. When all my bridges have been burned, you make
Yes,
another
we
way.
are, bro.
When everyone is leaving, I can
So
see
good.
that you're the one who sticks around. Everything I'm needing, I can see it. You're still the one who's reaching out. When I need grace, you give it
This beat,
wholehearted, give it
though. Ugh.
wholehearted. I was amazed,
This
but you
is an
never
amazing track.
departed, never departed. Faithful when I'm at my worst.
You know what?
No,
Screw it.
don't
I'm gonna play
care
that
what
next.
I deserve,
I'll play it
'cause
next.
when I need grace,
I'll play it next.
give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted. You don't hold back, You don't hold back. Your love is not afraid to run.
I'm definitely gonna play
You
that.
don't hold back. You don't hold back. Not ashamed of the things I've done. You don't hold back. You don't hold back. Your love is not afraid to run. Yeah. You don't hold back. You don't hold back. Not ashamed of the things I've done. And I need grace. Yeah. When I need grace, you give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted. I was amazed, but you never departed, never departed. Faithful when I'm at my worst. No, I don't care what I deserve. When I need grace, you give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted. I need grace, you give it wholehearted, give it wholehearted.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. You say the original only on YouTube. Okay. Is this got to be what we're talking about? Let's check it out. Oh, I know that beat very well. I know that beat
My name is
very
King ISO,
well.
and I felt like singing. I woke up this morning, no recollection of me. Looked in a mirror here, but there was no reflection to see. I had a feeling this would happen, I've accepted defeat. Hope I still tell myself I love you, though whenever we meet. Is it true we embody what we do? Can somebody help me through? Cause I'm truthfully losing it probably, I don't know. I don't wanna do nothing no more. Used to be everything, but now I know I'm nothing no more. It's serene and so peaceful and blissful this way. Conversations with Play-Doh out him getting blazed. I'm so high and so far from the norm. This is home. See, I'm finding myself in this world all alone. Hey now, can you understand my disposition now? I had to lose everything for me to figure this shit out. Whoa, never thought any of this shit would amount to my selfless happiness. Now I know this is what it's about, man. Hey, 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 you did it, you made it. Hey,
Okay. I've never heard of this guy.
you did it, you made it. Pull up on one of my homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, made it. Pull up on one of my homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, hey. So tell me who you idolize. What is the plane of existence in which you're idolized? Would you defend the truth for them soon as you're idolized? Or lose hope or remain out of what tears fall down? Look in your idol's eyes. If I do, I would fly. I've never seen them before, but really I do try. That means I'm searching for me, right? If my idol's eye, I'm in the mirror, me and God seeing eye to eye. Finally revitalized. Perpetual peer pressure made me personified. Picture painted by supremacy in which I'm not obliged. Plato said I'm taught to identify but do not define. The only black sheep in the group, like shepherds, stop the line. What makes me me? Is it content I forcefully had to digest just so I can die? Or was it God's plan to hide? So seeking I shall find. But I digress, I guess. Wait, am I alive? My test, I guess. The night path will fly in colors like a rainbow that's inside the sky. These doctors' plans worked against them, gave me meds to lose myself. But what did I do? I literally was brainwashed to unlearn everything I knew was true. So look at my new mind. I taught myself and let the universe do a verse and through a verse. I'm blowing them now. Get it, what's mine is mine. But sometimes I'm feeling too famous. That ain't me, that's the image you painted. One minute you love, the next minute you hate it. Just let go, it's so simple and basic. We are all one, division is tainted. That will kill each individual nation. Mask is off now, like Stanley Ipkiss. I'm Jim Carrey in one of them interviews, baby. Yelling out, yelling out, yelling out. Hey, hey.
Okay. Listen, this was a good pick. This is a good pick.
You did it, you made it. Pull up on one of my homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, made it. Pull up on one of my homies homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, hey.
To recognize myself, funny how reflections change. We're becoming something else. Think it's time to move ahead. I used to recognize myself, funny how reflections change. We're becoming something else. Think it's time to move ahead.
Hey, 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 you did it, you made it. Hey, 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 you did it, you made it. Pull up on one of my homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, hey. Pull up on one of my homies like, hey. Pull up on one of my homegirls like, hey. Pull up myself when I'm low, be like, hey. One day out to the whole world like, hey.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Y'all might be on to something with that. You might be on to something, bro. I'll probably check into that. I do like to listen to albums in the car. There's something about being in the car and listening to music, especially new music. Surround sound. It's almost like you're in the studio with them. And I used to be in the studio, like recording videos or making music. So it's just a nostalgic thing. But once again, this is a wrap up for, yes, you made it. You made it, bro. But this is now a wrap up. We got to wrap it up. I got things I got to do. Got to go pick my kid up. So once again, thank you. Thank you. Now, as far as the weekend goes, last weekend I did not jump on for the lunch break on Saturday or Sunday, but I'm gonna make sure I do it this weekend. I shouldn't have anything stopping me, so I'm gonna make sure I jump on. Lunch break will be happening Saturday and Sunday. Bring your conversations, bring your topics of discussion, and we're gonna talk about it, man. Till next time, peace.